Yes, y'all know what it is, man. The Ern and Iso show. If you don't know now, you know we back at it. The dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? Philly's the world's best podcast. That be us. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, at least if you on the East Coast like us, man, y'all staying warm. If y'all out there playing savesies, meaning that you shoveled out your spot and you put your cone or your chair there, that spot was there when you got back. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of whoever parked in your spot. But nonetheless, let's get into the pod the way we normally get into the pod. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything was all right, man. I said everything is good, man. Like I say, first of all, I'm say thank y'all for the love and support. You know what I mean? I asked y'all to get the likes up. You know what I mean? The follows, subscribers, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all have been doing that. Appreciate that. Told y'all, keep me in y'all prayers. You know what I'm saying? Nothing bad going on, but I got some opportunities that, I hope that work out. That I've been jumping on and just, pray for me in that regard that those things go right for me. As far as that, this is Philly. Listen, the thing about parking spots when it's snow, we didn't make those rules up. Those rules are already here when we were born and we got here. That's just tradition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You take time to dig the spot out, you're going to save your spot. It's always been like that. We didn't just invent that. It been like that, like I said, when we got here.
Right.
It was already like that. This is how it always been. So, do with that if you will. Take somebody else's spot at your own risk. I'm not saying no violence or bodily harm, but if you take somebody's spot and then, you come out the next day and it's snow covered, and somebody put the snow back where it was at.
Right.
Listen, people do that. It's just an unwritten rule. You know what I mean? It was just always like that. Just an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
We ain't make the rules up.
The weird thing about it, you would think that if on your block, if you dug your spot out, and somebody else on the block dug their spot out, and they took your spot would be open too. But it just seemed like it don't work out like that. Like, oh, well, they took my spot. Let me just use their spot. No,
they took my spot because I took their spot because somebody took my spot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just don't work out.
It's a domino effect because somebody somewhere that ain't from the hell around here.
Right.
Took a spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, shout to the Philadelphia, shout out to the city of Philadelphia too, man. They've been trying their best.
Dog, we still dealing with snow on the street right now, and it didn't seem like it snowed that much for us to still be dealing with snow. Like, it just felt like it didn't snow that much, but the snow is still everywhere.
I know. Wild. It feel like it's the blizzard of 96, but it's not.
I'm like, yo, this snow is everywhere. It didn't snow that much. Like, that's crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, they like you said, they try their best to get rid of the snow, so it is what it is. We just got to deal with it until we can get rid of it.
Well, I spoke about this. We both spoke about this stuff last week.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to continue because it's dominating the algorithm right now. And and I can't help but watch some of it. So, the Epstein Files and, so now it's just it's like a domino effect. So now everybody's making content about, different celebrities and, what their involvement might have been and everything. So, listen, I don't know what to make of what. Now, some stuff to me personally sounds a little far-fetched, but you never know.
Right.
You never know. And like I said, I spoke on when I did my episode that came out on Tuesday. I spoke about how when I look back and stuff like when everybody was saying Britney Spears was having that breakdown and all that, and the way she was acting and all that, and coming out and now things starting to make sense to me. Know what I mean? About stuff about why them things was happening to her and why some people just had meltdowns and mental breakdowns. So yeah, man, like I say, I believe it's a lot of energy and dark energy or whatever you want to call it, or the occult and things like that mixed, because it's people in this world that believe in that stuff. Now, I mean, a lot of people can't understand that. Just like it's things that they believe, like it's some people in this world you will never get them to stop believing in God, the Bible, or none of that. You know what I mean? But then those same people cannot wrap their mind around that somebody else believes in something else.
True.
See what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Just like some of these people go to church all the time, and you know what I mean? And they believe in the Bible. It's people that believe in other things just as strong as some of these people believe in the Bible.
True.
Some of these people believe in some of this stuff that be sounding like just unreal to some people. Some people out here really believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like some of y'all may have seen the show Lovecraft Country, whereas that kind of like explain how some people believe in different things, like casting spells and stuff like that, and that's like a part of that's like their religion. They think that like I guess is going to get them blessings or what they want to make, like sacrifices and cast spells and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And different symbols and words and stuff like that. Just like the cross means something to a lot of people in life. Different things mean something to people, you know what I mean? And all that, the pentagram and all that type of stuff, different things. So that some people have to wrap their mind around other people believe in other stuff other than what you believe in.
True.
Because some people just can't wrap their mind around that. Like it's people out here who believe in like the devil or different deities and different, you know what I mean? Doing some sacrificing, somebody's gonna get me sacrificing or doing this, whatever it is they say is called a spell, is going to get them what they want. Just like people believe in praying and being faithful and all that is going to get them what they want. Mm-hmm. People believe in this type of stuff.
True.
People really do believe in some of this stuff. So,
I think we all do though. I think what you're saying we all do. We just, it may not be a being in the sky, because even people that don't believe, they believe in manifestation. Mm-hmm. So that could be your realm of that. People believe in affirmations. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all do in a way believe on that, and whatever degree of it that you believe in it in, I think we all do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why I don't be understanding why some people act like some stuff is impossible when the first thing a lot of people say is, you got to speak it into existence. Yeah. Right. Some people believe in speaking some shit into existence.
You're right.
Yes, they do too. They believe that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like it's some people that believe in speaking these things to existence. If I chant this spell, yep, or I get these people to put, or I get this many people to say, because remember back when everybody was saying, what does 6-7 mean? What does 6-7 mean? And it's like connected to it's like deities or whatever.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
That's crazy that you just bring that up, because if you go to Google and you Google 6-7, you ever see it?
No.
So if you Google 6-7, that's what happens to the joint. That's like to show you the spell or something like that. So y'all just try that out. Go to Google and just Google 6-7. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, but people do believe that too.
Yeah, so some people gotta understand is things that other people believe in other than what you believe in.
True.
So yeah, man, but a lot of this stuff, I do believe is some dark energy or whatever some people believe. Like I said, I understand that people believe in different things other than what I believe in. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so a lot of this stuff that people are saying about sacrifices and trying to casting spells, mm-hmm, that'll get them, prosperity and all this and that type stuff. Yeah, some people out there that probably really do believe in that.
I agree. Because
like I said, I remember watching that show Lovecraft Country. And that's a lot of that stuff is that no, them people believed in that.
Yeah.
Casting spells. They believed that gave them like prosperity. They believed in that gave them for good fortune. You know what I'm saying? Long life. They believed in them things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The same way y'all grandmamas believe in praying. You know what I mean? Will bring you prosperity and good fortune and, you know what I mean? Cover protection. Some of these people believe sacrificing people. I believe that. There's people out here in this world that believe in sacrificing somebody or casting some type of spell or something like that is going to help them succeed and prosper. That's why I don't put none of this stuff past nobody. Because I don't know what they believe. I don't know what these people do behind closed doors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So before I forget, condolences go out to Little John and his family. Unfortunately, you know, his son was found, but he's no longer with us. So my condolences go out to Little John and his family and his loved ones for that. 'Cause that was sad to hear. Yeah, but this is another. So, and you know, our number one music here is hip hop. I listen to all different type of music, but our number one thing here is hip hop. And you know, you spoke about Jay-Z and Pusha T and all that. You know, the allegations that's against them, saying that, you know, they were somehow involved in deviant things going on with women, and they said, you know, Pusha T was a handler and stuff like that, and you know, and I'm like, I'm not saying something is impossible, but to me, I feel like a lot of this stuff is something bigger that's going on, and they just trying to like direct our attention to a bunch of stuff that may not be true or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Sleight of hand.
You know what I mean?
Redirection.
I do. Because, of course, as soon as you see popular people's names, that's what everybody's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe it's something more realer and more sinister that's going on somewhere.
I agree with you on that.
Because you got everybody talking about this because we even talking about it.
Right.
I'm like, okay. Back in 96, like I say, nothing is impossible, but I'm like, all right, back in 96, the woman can't remember how she got there in the room. She just came to.
Right.
And, you know, Jay-Z was in there. I'm like, those the people that you remember? Did she name anybody else?
No.
Or she just named them because Harvey Weinstein was there and then Jay-Z was there. Jay-Z was there, but he didn't do anything. So I guess, what is that? Some type of conspiracy or something?
Yeah.
Conspiracy, because if you was there and then you might have seen wrongdoing and then not reported, that's can be considered conspiracy to do whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
Then they saying Pusha T was a handler. Did they say that was him in 96, or he was a handler back in the early 2000s, or was that also 96? Something like that. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, man, nothing is impossible, but a lot of this stuff, I have no clue what to believe at this point.
You're right. But I think, like you said, it is a misdirection. And I think that the powers that be know that we don't care about facts anymore. Like, facts are irrelevant. You could throw anything out to get the people attention, to get the people talking.
Right.
To get, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to back anything up. It used to be a time like, that don't sound right, we don't believe it. And we would dismiss it. Mm-hmm. Or somebody wouldn't even say nothing if they didn't have the facts because of the embarrassment of you calling them out. Now it's like, you can say whatever you want to say and move on and just let the stir of that, you know what I'm saying, become a tumbleweed and just grow and grow and grow. You know what I mean? And I agree with you. I think that's what it was. Because you just gotta, in my head, I'm thinking about it like, what is the likelihood that early in these people's careers, they can still rub elbows with a Harvey Weinstein? Or I have access to be able to be somewhere next to these billionaires early in my career when I'm like nobody. But then again, like you said, we don't know. But just the likelihood of that just sounds just unlikely. You know what I'm saying?
And at the same time, the reason why I say I don't know is because I don't know what connections some of these people have.
True.
I don't know if these people were brought around by somebody else. Like I say, it's people who are successful in life that I know that are
Was ushered in through other people.
yeah.
I got you.
See what I'm saying?
I got you.
He could have been person can bring around and say, this is such and such person.
Right.
I'm trying to blow him up.
Right. I got you.
Because you a friend of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got around a lot of people from being a friend of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Then I meet that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? In no other circumstance would I be in the room with people full of millionaires and I'm the only person in the room that's not a millionaire.
Right.
See what I'm saying? But I have been in rooms where I'm conversating with people that are millionaires. These people are very, very successful, and I still got a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
But I'm here because I met somebody else. They take a liking to me, and I tag along and I roll with them somewhere. I meet somebody else that's successful. So I'm not. So it doesn't mean that. Well, you know, I may have met that person and I wasn't on yet. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's not impossible. So we can't just say, well, who is this person at this time to be around him? Because I've been around people that, like I say, if I named them, you would think I was lying. But no, I met somebody else. This person take a liking to me. I roll with them. I meet somebody else famous. I meet somebody else that's super successful.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that that's impossible, because if you the person that's on the come up and somebody that knows somebody, because you can't say that when half these people, a lot of y'all got on or got y'all deal by meeting somebody that knew somebody that was already famous. You wasn't nobody yet.
True.
You might have just been a dope rapper. Yo, I know such and such. I can take you to meet this person that's a manager. I know such and such. I know Jay-Z. I know Kanye. He's going to be here. You come with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how half y'all motherfuckers probably got y'all deals.
Right. By
meeting somebody that knows somebody that's already on and famous and powerful. So we can't say those things are ruled out just because you were not famous. How are you in there next to a famous person? No, I've been next to people who are famous and I ain't famous.
Mm-hmm.
I was brought by somebody else that I met. See what I'm saying? So that's what I mean.
But do you think, all right, let me ask you this. Do you think the conversation around this is like that the majority of the people talking about it like we want something done, or is just the new thing to talk about? You know what I mean? Like, do we want justice to be served, or is just a new thing to talk about?
Like I said in Tuesday's episode, right? I talked about, the comic book character, the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his whole thing is nothing's going to get done about this.
Right.
So I'm going to do something about it.
Right.
Because nobody's going to stop these people. I'm willing to kill these people to stop these people, because that's the only way to stop certain people. That's what I'm saying with all of this.
Oh, yeah, I feel
okay. That's why I'm like, well, even if all this is real, what are you going to do about it?
Right.
What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You just going, no, you guys got to get ready to get up and go to work because you got bills to pay.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't really about to do nothing about it. Okay, this person did this, and Beyonce lost followers on Instagram. Okay, she lost followers on Instagram. She still got hundreds of millions of followers.
Right. She still got hundreds of millions of dollars.
And at the end of the day, them are the people that probably don't support her no damn way. They just look at her. They look at her on social media.
True.
Probably don't have nothing to do with her success any goddamn way.
Right.
Anyway. Because if you could just unfollow somebody just because of allegations, you probably wouldn't rock with them like that anyway.
True.
You just follow them on social media.
Right.
What really can y'all stop? Like I said, if people are connected, who's supposed to do something about it? Who's supposed to do something about it? These people should be arrested. Arrested by who? When everybody knows everybody and we're all connected and everybody's friends with everybody.
Right.
They are the powers that be. Like I said, so the powers that be are going to reprimand themselves.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of this is just entertainment. Unfortunately, now I feel bad for some of these people that they get online and they tell these stories and stuff like that. I believe some of this stuff has happened to them.
I agree with you. I do too.
I believe some of this stuff that I believe in some of these people have been taken advantage of, and some of these women was forced to do stuff, and a lot of them succumb to the pressure of you're not gonna get your opportunity if you don't do what I want you to do. So you gotta come and basically be, I forgot one of the women's name is. I seen something, I forgot her name. She was a part of that R&B group or pop group, the Pussycat Dolls. And she said, well, I got into this to be a singer and entertainer, and I basically got turned into a prostitute. Because in order to get the opportunities, I had to just go be with the person that somebody said go be with. So we had, know what I mean? So for the sake for, in her mind, so now she under the pressure that I want this career, but I have to do whatever these people want me to do. So I got to go have sex with this certain person. I got to go do it, or I'm just going to get replaced. I do believe in some of that stuff does happen. And I'm sorry that happens to some of these people. I know some of y'all really wanted y'all careers. Y'all want to do something with y'all life. And somebody else just has the control to just say, if you don't have sex with me or you don't come around and party with us or do whatever, I can't have you whenever I want. You can't have your career. You gonna get your opportunity. That's kind of messed up. You see what I'm saying? I do feel like that.
Was that was Kaya Jones?
I don't know which one it was. I know what I mean? I know I was watching stuff on YouTube and he's saying one of the members, I forgot her name, but she was like, yo, this is basically just like, I'm not even like a singer, I'm more like a prostitute.
That's wild. Man, that's crazy.
Because she got it, know what I mean? I guess to get her opportunities or for the, know what I mean? That she just had to do whatever she was told to do. So whatever person she was told to sleep with, she had to do it.
That's wild.
Or to get opportunities, she had to go lay down with this person to get her opportunities and stuff like that. And that's unfortunate. Like I said, would you want people treating your daughter like that? Your daughter out here in the world to want to be a singer, and then, this, for instance, this producer might say, I'll help you put a demo together, but you got to come lay on your back. So now if you feel like you ain't got many options, you might have to do that. But then for this person to say, I'll be your manager, but you got to lay on your back. Then you go do that. Then this person say, he can give you a record deal, but you got to lay on your back.
Right.
Now you doing is laying on your back for everything.
That's crazy. But I think it goes back to what you said in the beginning. Like, certain things people can't fathom because we live a life of scarcity. We live a life of mediocrity. Like, we just getting by. So certain things you can't fathom in your head, even though you might be religious or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just like a person, if you grew up and you only had one bathroom in your house your whole time, somebody got 4 or 5 bathrooms, you be like, the hell would a person need all these bathrooms for? But that's their life. So certain things like that we hear, you know what I'm saying, about like the Epstein, you know what I'm saying, and just like that story right there, you can't fathom that. You would think like, why would a person subject themselves to that? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you just stop? You know what I mean? And for the same person that would think that though, it's like you go to work at a job every day that you hate. Mm-hmm. So another person would think like, why won't you just stop going there if you hate it? You know what I mean? So it's like we both going through life the same way, but I can't understand you and you can't understand me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why I say, and that's me not to try to down nobody else, but I'm glad that the whole thing of wanting to be famous, I never cared for that. Because I know some of these people, the moves they make is because that's probably the most important thing in the world to them. And that's why so many people probably make some of these choices. And like you said, yeah, it's the whole hunger for more, and feeling like, okay, the ends should justify the means.
Yeah.
So let me just go through this and put myself through this. Because what's my alternative? Going back and then being a person that just gets up and go to work every day?
Right.
Me, the person, like some of these people just could probably, like, I can't stand that. And I don't want to do that with my life. So if I got to do something that I may not want to do, to them, they might feel like in their mind, like, all right, the ends are going to justify the means, though. And for some of y'all people, I hope that it did. So you're not walking around successful, but then you see people be successful and they just still be having meltdowns. I'd be like, yeah. Like I said, I mean, we all remember how Britney Spears was.
Yeah.
And you start to understand, like, no, I'm controlled, and it's different stuff going on behind the scene that these people don't know nothing about. And you just acting like, yo, why is she acting like that? She should be on top of the world. No, in your mind, you think if you were famous and had money, everything should automatically be all good. Yeah, you might have, everything might be all bad. And you don't know what somebody did to get that.
True.
Or to achieve that.
True.
You know what I mean? And we do have some deviant people out here. I'm not saying I'm talking about deviant as far as doing stuff, forcing people against their will, and doing stuff with children, or people underage. So my thing is, if all y'all grown folks want to go on and do whatever the hell y'all want to do, and y'all all cool with it, that ain't I always say that a million times. That ain't none of my business. Y'all go do whatever the hell y'all want to do to each other. Y'all grown, and y'all all cool with it. Y'all go do whatever y'all want to do. Ain't none of that my business. But the whole thing of constantly hearing about children and some of these underage women, these women was teenagers, you know what I mean? Some of these women was high school ages. I just don't get I don't get what you can get from a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old woman that you can't get from a 25 or 30-year-old woman.
True.
I don't get it.
True. It's even blurred lines in what you said earlier, though, like, because what now is to the point, like, what is cool with it? Because if I'm at the party and you bring an artist that signed to your label, and I'm a producer and I got all these plaques on my walls, I'm like, yo, I like, you know what I mean? Yo, shorty that's on your label, yo, I like her. And you over there coercing her into, yo, he said like you, so go do this and do that. So what's cool with it? Because you talking her into something she may not be cool with.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing of, like you said, I mean, it's the whole thing that person might want to be successful. All right, I can get her around him,
right,
and help blow her up.
Right.
And then now I'm on too, because remember, a lot of these people got jobs. A lot of people in the music business have jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody's not Jay-Z. Everybody's not Beyonce. Everybody's not rich to whereas if this is over, I'm good. No, some of these people just have jobs.
Right.
They can get fired from a job. So they got to be successful too. They have to be successful. Because if I sign this artist and I tell the record company to sign them, they put a bunch of money in this artist and the artist don't do nothing, my job on the line too. People don't understand that. People think everybody in the music business is rich. No, the majority of people that are in the business have jobs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they under pressure.
Right.
They are under pressure to succeed too. So yeah, it might be some of that coercion.
Yeah.
Like, go be with. He said, he gonna work with you on the song, but you know what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up, but you under pressure too because you sitting around thinking about, if I lose my job, my ass might go back and punch a clock at a regular 9-to-5 job.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
Remember, a lot of this comes from people not wanting to work regular jobs and have regular lives. That's where a lot of this comes from. A lot of people, they get around, that's the life they might have seen on TV or heard about in songs, and I want that. You get around this person, Now I mean, then you get around them and be like, I don't want to go back. Why would I want to go back to work punch a clock at a regular job?
Right.
I want to stay here. Then you might start doing what you got, whatever you feel like you have to do to stick around. That's why I do believe some of these guys compromise their manhood. Now, if you already naturally bisexual or homosexual, that's probably nothing to you.
Right.
But if you not, and you doing that, to me, you compromising your manhood.
You are. Yeah, you are.
Because you doing something you naturally not with that. That's not what you do. But you forcing yourself to do it because you feel like this is going to get me an opportunity or the end is going to justify the means. I do feel like it's probably guys that did that.
Yeah.
And they gotta walk around with that in life.
Yeah. And I think the person that's performing that act against that person, it's almost not a sense of, intercourse, it's like a sense of control.
Yeah.
Because even as a man, like, for me to sleep with you, for me to enjoy myself, I gotta know you enjoying yourself. I can't just do this act and you just on something, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like I'm doing this to show you that I can control you.
Yeah.
And get to do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right. That it's like mind manipulation that's going on all levels. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild because you are really affecting people's lives. You know what I mean? For the sake of just entertainment. So it's almost to the point now where, because we do this from time to time, it could be something trending and y'all like, yo, why didn't y'all talk about this? We really didn't get caught up in it. But when you think about what the entertainers go through to entertain the people, I almost can't get mad at at the fans because they going through great lengths to entertain y'all and y'all just want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's wild. It's wild, man. Because it's all entertainment. I ain't gonna lie, this might sound like heartless to me, from me, you know what I'm saying? But because we talking about the entertainment side of the Epstein Files, right? But it's also people from Congress, you got lawmakers, you got all type of, high officials that was over there as well. I'm to the point where I'm like, if certain things start coming out, it can crumble what's already in place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, the people that was affected, sorry that y'all went through it. I'm to the point where I don't even want to know who was over there. You know what I mean? Because certain things can crumble certain things that we got in effect beyond entertainment. You know what I mean? You start hearing that such and such was over there, this person was over here, and they passed this bill and they did this and they did that. You never know what that could do, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll change just how you view certain things and how we go forward. You know what I mean? So I'm to the point like I know people was over there affected. It changed people's lives, but man, if the files was closed and it was left confidential, they redacted certain things. I'm to the point like leave it like that. And to the people that was affected, you know what I mean? My heart's out to y'all, you know what I mean? But leave it where it's at and let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Because you start hearing certain people's name, man, it could really, you know what I'm saying? It could be wild. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's some stuff that ain't gonna never come out. And like I
said,
we was talking about this stuff way back when Diddy had his trial. Like a lot of these people are into things that they don't want behind closed doors, that they don't want people to know.
True.
Because they have an image. Just like it came out with Bill Gates was messing with some young chicks. Yeah. Caught something.
Yeah.
Then how do you explain that to your wife? So then they said that, of course, you're going, know what I mean? Of course, that's your wife, but you done found out you caught something. So when she want to be intimate with you, you really can't. So you trying to trick her into taking medicine. So, see what I'm saying? You doing all that.
Right, yeah.
You doing all that because you wilding with some other chicks, with some young chicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then because they asked the wife about that. So I don't know if they divorced, but are they separated or are they divorced? So she was just like basically confirming, like, yeah, it was wild. Yeah, your husband want to dress like Mr. Rogers and think he all he worried about is computers. No, these motherfuckers want to get their freak on. People kill me with thinking these people not into shit. Yeah, people.
He had the door putting his shoes on.
Right, because he had a button-up shirt with the sweater on top, the skips on his feet. You think he harmless? He up in there having an orgy with young bitches. You know what I'm saying? He got to have a life too, huh?
Yeah,
right. Y'all thinking he because he dressed like Mr. Rogers.
Right.
He just, you know what I mean? He just some happy-go-lucky family man. And that's all he cared. No, these boys probably into some old kind of all kinds of stuff.
True.
Now I mean, he was in there wilding with some young Jones. He got burnt.
Right.
Now how you going? You come back to your wife and you can't do nothing.
Right.
Now I mean, she wondering what's up with you. Now I mean, it's been 3 weeks. You ain't touched me.
Right.
Now I mean, he's sitting there probably lying to her. Listen, you know I've been busy with work. You know I gotta run this company.
Right.
Whole time he got burnt by some young chick.
Right.
You don't call it the clap. He called it the old school show. The old school on the clap.
Yo.
Lucky it wasn't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Lucky it wasn't nothing else.
That's wild. Even with all the money in the world, yo, you still,
Right.
Still the same thing as we
Still ain't got no discipline with your dick. Still ain't got your discipline with your dick. Ain't that what we've been saying since we started? The most important thing in the world for a man is to think with your brain more than you think with your dick.
Yep.
Don't matter how successful you are, still getting in trouble, man. Still getting in trouble thinking with his dick.
Yeah.
How the hell you stick your dick at some young chick and then come home and think, stick your, well, you know, because how's it going to look if all of a sudden you want to put a condom on? Because we've been fucking married for damn near a whole fucking life since we was dead. Fucking married for decades. The fuck is that you about to put on?
He's like, huh? What you doing, huh?
Right. What the fuck is condoms even doing in this house?
Dog, that's crazy.
Who that's for? You caught out a condom?
That's crazy, man.
Right.
Yeah, some of them rumors that you heard from them stories that allegedly is wild. Such and such got such and such pregnant, and then they had to go get the abortion. Like, yo, these stories is crazy, but they just keep growing and growing. But you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And it's hard. Listen, when you're a billionaire, you got all this money, and you've never been told no, and the world is yours, do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The world is my oyster. I do what I want to do. You do what you can do. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah, so, but, yeah, that's my thing. You're never going to know everything.
No.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because some of these people is into, like I say, I don't have no problem with people being freaks. I have no problem with the orgies, none of that. You know what I mean? If like I say, as long as everybody's of age and it's consensual, I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what that man want to do. He want to go have an orgy with a bunch of women and all that. He can do that all he want. All that underage people, underage, and you know, you're forcing this person. And that's also my thing. I wouldn't even feel right if, okay, I'm only going, you got to sleep with me to get this opportunity. Mm-hmm. But I know you don't want to do nothing with me.
Right.
How am I enjoying that? Yeah. That's why a lot of y'all probably got to take that Viagra and all that stuff. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, how you stimulated if you know this woman don't even want to lay down with you? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Or this man.
That's crazy.
How do you know if this man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right though. Yeah, you're right.
How do you even get off on that? But that might be the opposite. That might be what gets you off. Yeah. Feeling like you conquering this person or something. People fucking,
that could be a frustration for them people too. Because you got to think about it. If I'm a billionaire and you coming off as if you don't want to be with me, that could fuck with me mentally. Like, why don't such and such want to be with me?
Right.
That could make me want to go after this person even more. Or they don't want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Look. Get Shorty, tell Shorty, back room, meet me in the back room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's always control.
That's supposed to matter. You know who I am?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know who I am? You got a computer at home? Who cares? Who cares? You're ugly. She think you ugly.
Yo, but some people really do. Some people really do run with that persona, though. You know what I mean? I'm somebody.
Right.
And when you're a billionaire amongst other billionaires, who are you at that point?
Exactly. You're ugly. Everybody in here rich. You ain't even got that shit on. You ain't here just like Mr. Rogers. You ain't here just like Arthur.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's wild, man. Yeah, this.
Yes. See, but I'm like, yeah, the stuff they now it's like I say, not to sound cold, but what you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Even if you did hear about what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Right.
These people know. People just want to hear about people exposed because it's just entertainment for their lives.
It is.
And at the end of the day, what you gonna do about it?
It is.
What are you gonna do about it? And at the end of the day, your life is not gonna change no matter what you hear.
Right.
And then if you do, we gotta get these people. They got Diddy out of here. Diddy's in jail. Now they saying Jay is next. Okay, get these people out of the way. Things is going to stop. Somebody's going to take their place.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on is time just moves on. People just going to take somebody else's place.
Listen.
If this stuff is true,
Somebody
okay,
took their place.
Okay. So if you think if any of this stuff is true, I'm gonna stop listening to Hove.
Right.
Just like did all y'all stop listening to R. Kelly?
No. We all out here believing we can fly. I wonder if they still play that joint at graduations.
That'd be crazy. I mean, really.
I mean, you separate the man from the music, but I mean,
yeah.
that was like. I think we sung that in my middle school graduation. I wonder if they still sing that at graduations. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you're right though.
Yeah, but that was back when the song first came out.
Yeah.
Now they might not sing that
what
now.
What they singing now? 6, 7?
I don't know. I haven't been in a minute.
It'll be like
that'd be crazy if in Philadelphia we singing 6, 7. Know what I'm saying? I mean, we doing. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're right though.
At the Philly graduations, we singing Dreams and Nightmares and
shit. Yeah, right. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, like it's just a whole thing about power and control, man. And even in the man's absence, you can still see the power and control that he got. Cause like if this was Ern and Iso and my man was like, we turning the back room into the freak out spot, we down tomorrow. It ain't no going into years and we got it, but we don't want to release the names and we gonna redact this and we gonna show y'all a little bit. We gonna cover this up, man. It's all control and power. It show you that money supersedes whatever judicial system that you believe in. Money trumps that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that's always gonna be true. Money trumps, you know what I'm saying, whatever judicial system you believe in. Because if you got it, you can get out of situations. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You think that when Diddy went down, he didn't have people that he could have named that probably lessen his time? Listen, I was doing it, but such and such was dead too, and such, this is a person that introduced me to that? No. You know what I'm saying? He probably like, well, I guess I got to do my time. Mm-hmm. Real shit. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he had other people he can name. Money will supersede the judicial system every time, yo. You know what I mean? Real. That's real control. It just show you that. Real control. These people, they feel like whatever they want, they going to get it, and they've been doing that, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it's people that's been subjected to whatever they want to go through.
Yeah, so, yeah, in that regard, I feel bad. But like I say, for the people who's just, y'all was just down for whatever, you thought it was going to get you something and you didn't get it, to me, you're not a victim to me.
Right.
because you the one subjected yourself to that. You felt like the ends justify the means. And you thought you coming down and just making yourself available was gonna get you what you wanted. No, I feel bad for the people that they honestly probably wanted the opportunity or something like that, and they got told, you gotta lay on your back or you gotta bend over, especially if some of y'all, like I say, some of y'all probably compromise y'all manhood for that. You know what I mean? So, but
I don't know. It's weird though, dog. I'm gonna say it like this. Like, I feel like if you subjected yourself to that, I kind of like, maybe I lack empathy or sympathy in certain situations, because the same way that the person go to work every day, hating their job, but they get up and go there every day. You know what I mean? Because we all go through things with the thought of hope.
mm-hmm.
If I'm doing this, hopefully things will turn around. I'll catch up on my bills, and I'll catch up, and I can put a little bit away. Everything is on the hope. So if that person is going through that every day, and you going through this every day, it seems like it's the same scenario for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no less sorry for that person that's going to work to a job that they hate than I feel for you for going through these things with the hope of, if I do this, then it's going to work out. I feel the same way. Now, for the people that have been taken advantage of, that unwillingly wanted to do it, that's something different. But if you know what you're getting into and you showed up every day, you know what I mean? Just think about and it's not even me to name him like I'm talking about him. Think about the Lil Rod situation. You came out to play on our emotions. Did he did this and did he did that, dog? You showed up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you showed up. I don't feel sorry for you. Never once in your mind did you say, I'm not going to go through this no more. If this man wants me to help him with his album, that means that I'm talented enough to walk away and use my skills somewhere else and still be successful. You showed up every day, no matter what you went through, and went through that. You know what I'm saying? How can I feel sympathy? I can't feel no sympathy for you. I can't. It's people that go to work every day, that's subjected to what they go through every day, they hate their job. Same way we talk to them and say, yo, you got to have faith in yourself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying walk away from your job. I did that, you know what I mean, unwillingly one time. Just walked away. Because sometimes you get fed up. I'm not saying walk away from your job with nothing out there. Use your job as your bank and figure out, yo, we gotta get tight on these, we gotta get tighter on these situations so I can stack some money so we can get away. But I don't feel no empathy and no sympathy for people that subjected themselves to it, that knew what was going on. Because even that, if you didn't get the rainbow over the sun, you didn't get to the treasure, you still lived the life of, you know what I mean, higher than a regular person, because you attended the parties. You were at the best hotels. You ate the best of the foods. You did the best of the best. So you still lived a life doing these things that was higher than a regular person. So I don't got no sympathy for nobody that did that and it didn't work out. Because then if it worked out, then what we say? You know what I mean? Then we don't hear your story at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you're not hearing a lot of people's stories, because a lot of them are successful. So they're never going to come out and say that I compromised my manhood or I slept with this person or that person to get my opportunity, because the ends justified the means for me.
Yeah.
Because I got what I wanted. You hear about the people that didn't get what they wanted.
True. Yeah.
Now, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a lot of people that got forced to do stuff, but they ended up being success stories, so they don't say nothing about it.
Right.
Because to them, they got what they wanted in the end. So hopefully that's enough for them to, you know what I mean, to be able to live with that, because I got what I wanted.
Right.
All right, I had to do some things that I didn't want to do at certain times, but I got what I wanted.
Right.
That's why you're not going to hear everybody's story. I'm pretty sure it's happening. I'm pretty sure it happened to a lot of people.
Yeah. The only reason why we heard Cassie's story is because at the end, she didn't get what she wanted. Because even that story, you starting to hear more and more about that. Like when she ran out the room, she had like Diddy clothes with her. Like people was like, she had Diddy clothes with her when she ran out the room. So if you really want to get away, why is you taking this man's stuff to like, and to then they antagonize him to come after you? You know what I mean? So it's weird. It's stuff that we don't know, but we speak on because we see it from our POV, our point of view. Damn, why would Diddy do that? Now, why would he do that? At the end of the day, it's not right. She got your clothes or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Why are you poking the bear? You know what I mean? If you want to get away, just go leave. I'm pretty sure the door was never locked to the point where Yo, I'm closing the door and it's locked on your end, but I can unlock it on mine. So if you want to leave, leave. But people choose not to leave because at the end of the day, the thought of hope and the thought of even if I don't get it, I'm still not living a regular life. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? The man was like, I stayed with Diddy for 2 years. A life with Diddy for 2 years. You know how people would be willing to do that with no pay? Just to live to say, yo, I lived with Diddy for 2 years with no thought of having no monetary gain at the end. That's still a better life than most. So come on now, man. I don't feel sorry for them people.
Yeah, but your body, your body, but your body. Man say he woke up with his body hurting, and he can't remember what happened. You know what I mean?
He don't remember what happened, but he decided to go to bed he decided to go to sleep in the same bed the next day. He ain't saying, look, I'm done. I can't do this no more, dog. My body's hurting me, I'm going home. No, you went through it again and again and you just dealt with it. Because in your mind, you're like, yo, it's going to be all right. At the end, I'm going to get the money and it's going to be all worth the while. So, hey, the people that do that, like, once you do that, though, if you have children, what standards do you teach your child? By any means necessary? Like, what is the integrity that you give to your children?
No, you make it. Well, a lot of people, they now you have the cover of protection because you might have an easier path because I already did the hard work. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? You being my child might get you an easier road or easier path.
Might. But his kids is going to grow up and they're going to hear these stories. This man got kids. His kid's going to hear the story about my dad did this. You was away from me. We still struggled because you didn't make it. You was away from me and you subjected yourself to that. Could have came and got a UPS job for all that. And I had to go through that. I mean.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, Dad, when you woke up with your body hurt.
That wasn't enough for you to leave? No. No, son, I did it for you. Yeah, all right, whatever. That help you sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? That's what help you sleep at night.
And then,
because ultimately, right, let me ask you this question, because you say like you've been to parties with like a lot of millionaires and stuff like that. Ultimately, the party is for the connections.
No, it wasn't. You're making it sound parties like I'm down. No, I've been around people
No, I'm saying you party.
that are successful.
You
keep saying party. Know what I mean? I ain't never party. Know what I mean? I've been around to some networking events. And I've been to like some little charity events or something like that and met some people. I took to somebody's, you know what I mean? I know somebody knows somebody and I met somebody like an office or something like that. I got to meet people. I ain't party.
I'm just
know what I'm saying?
You said you was at the party.
I didn't say the parties. I said I know people. I didn't say nothing about, I didn't say I party. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that out of the way. Because if I did, I would not be here. We'd be recording out of the room.
You right. I got you right. But yo, like just like you just said though, the whole, you know what I mean, sense of the ambiance is for you to network. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you go into these islands and you doing all this, we networking, but instead of having hors d'oeuvres, this is what we got on the side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That's why things is not too far fetched because you don't have to be famous to be around somebody else famous. Somebody could have brought you around and said, "Yo, this is the person that we trying to blow up," or he's this person's talented and got this, or we can, if we get this person on, we can make money. You know what I mean? Because remember when we first started podcasting, and it was like a certain like society or somebody that contacted us, and we was like that, and that kind of threw me off because when
I know what you're talking about.
Because when you look into them, you think like, what would they want to have anything to do with podcasters?
Right, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they try to follow us and everything. Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that already right there might have been like we was already on somebody's list as potential candidates to get indoctrinated or something like that. Because it threw me off. I didn't understand why would these people want to the type of businesses they are into and the type of industries they're into. What would they want to have to do with us?
True. Right. I got you. Yeah, no doubt.
With like content creators or whatever. What would that to me it didn't match up. It was kind of like throwing me off.
Yeah.
So that made me think, like, was that the initial, like, okay, we on somebody's list that we might be able to be indoctrinated and pulled into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because who knows how that might have went. I might went somewhere partying. Like, yo,
right.
ISO is compromised.
Right, got it. But is that the game within the game though? Like, you come here, we gotta see if you indulge in the same things we indulge before we even handle business.
Probably.
Like, what was that Snoop Dogg movie? Remember that Snoop Dogg movie with Pam Grier? And they was like killing him? And it's like we all gotta take turns in killing him to make sure that, it was an old joint back in the day. You know what I mean? Pam Grier was like his girl. And remember they was like
Bones?
Bones, yeah. They was like, we all gotta take part in killing him so we all link together. Nobody wants tell on the next person. You know what I mean? Is this something like that? Like, we gotta make sure you indulge in the same things we indulge in before we do business.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
I ain't see Bones in a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't see that movie in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You think it's something like that?
You never know, dog. You never know.
You know what I mean?
These people into some stuff that you like, you don't, and this is the thing. People just automatically dismiss it because it's not what you believe in.
True.
Or it's not how you, or what you was raised to believe in. So many people believe in some of this shit.
They do.
So many people believe in casting spells. They believe in that type of stuff.
Yeah, you right.
They believe in like numerology and doing things on certain times or when it's a full moon and all that. So many people believe in this stuff. That's why people can't wrap their mind around it because it's not what they believe.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Just like how y'all believe in praying. There's some people that believe in praying, just not to the same God that you pray to.
True.
They believe in praying. They believe in saying certain prayers and certain words out of their mouth the same way you do. They just don't believe in the same God you do. They believe in something else.
And some people that's that successful, how can you tell me that I'm wrong? Look where I'm at, look where you at. They could be like, mine's obviously is working for me. So yeah, you right.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? And
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, I'm not saying these people is right because I have no idea what to believe at this point. But even if it is, what's going to stop?
True, you right.
You know what I mean? Say all this stuff is true. All right, so now everybody's just we're going to cancel. We talking about from, the hip hop standpoint of we're going to cancel Jay-Z. They accusing Beyonce of doing a whole bunch of stuff. They online accusing her of being a witch. Which is people that believe in witchcraft. There's people that really do believe in witchcraft.
Yes, it is. No doubt. Definitely.
People that believe in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Do y'all stop listening to her music? Stop supporting her completely? Some of y'all gonna stop? Some of y'all gonna stop? If some of this stuff is proven to be true, that some of these accusations about people who have worked for her and all that, saying we got mistreated and we didn't get paid right and and all this type of stuff, do y'all stop supporting her? Everybody jumping up to say, oh, she lost followers and Jay-Z deactivated that. They deactivated the Instagram account or something like that. Or was it that they said or something like that? I don't even think he run that shit.
I doubt it.
He don't run that. Cause that's how I would be on Instagram. Somebody else would be running mine.
Right, I feel you.
I don't feel like doing this stuff now, so I already know. Letting you know, all that stuff ain't gonna get ran by me.
I saw somewhere on live TV, like, he just DM'd me right now.
Right.
He right there live. How you just DM me?
Right.
I don't know.
He's telling you come party. Come party. He said come party. Why type party 2 times?
You gonna find out before me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dog.
I mean,
party. You know what I mean? Yo.
I mean, that's So that's I'm gonna change that. That's gonna be my name. Like the boy name is Finesse 2 times.
Yeah.
My name gonna be Party 2 times.
Let you know I don't just party. I
Party.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Have everybody in the gym, like, when he come in, I'll leave out.
Right.
I know it's about to be a party.
Right.
Party. When he come in, I'll leave out.
Denzel say you gotta leave. He say leave for the
You
devil
leave
get
early.
there.
Yeah.
He really for the devil get there, whatever. I leave early. For they get the partying.
Yup.
But now at the end of the day, but see, even with something like that, do you now look at a person like Denzel that might know like there's some stuff going on that I don't even indulge in, but I know, but I just mind my, or just chalked it up to just people minding their business. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People that might know like they about to get into some stuff that I'm not into. I just came here to shake hands and, network and meet people.
Right.
I don't party.
Right. No doubt. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I party, but I don't party.
Yeah.
So I'm gone. So,
Yeah.
damn. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, any of this stuff that going on with kids and all that underage people, man, I feel sorry for y'all if y'all using that way. That's terrible, man. But see, it's always going to be people that want to be famous, and when they do, they want to have power and control, and they want to have money. A lot of this stuff, a lot of people are going to do whatever they have to do, subject whatever they're going to subject themselves to, in their mind, get what they want to have a better life. These people it boils all down to people do not want to live regular. They don't want to just be a person that gets up and goes to work just to pay bills. A lot of these people are willing to do whatever the hell they got to do to get it, to maintain it. There's never going to be no shortage of people that don't want to be famous, don't want to have money, that don't want to have more in life. That's always going to be the driving force.
Right.
For all of this. It's always going to be the driving force. It is. There's going to be no shortage of people that just, like I say, you can find out all this stuff is true. We can say, man, we getting rid of all these people that was involved in all this. Yeah, like it ain't going to just be people that just take their place.
True, yeah.
It's just going to be people that take their place. People going to want to stop being rich and famous? People going to want to stop being rich and famous in this world? No. It's never going to happen. There's never going to be no shortage of people that don't want to be rich and famous.
Yeah, you're right.
See what I mean?
You're right.
That's the driving force behind it. So it's always going to be an unlimited supply of people. Like I say, okay, even if you do find out this stuff is true, stuff is real, okay, then what? Ain't gonna be somebody to just take that person's place when you say, we're going to cancel. For one, actually say you're going to cancel, somebody actually do it.
True.
Because right now, a lot of people just listening to stuff for their entertainment. It's just been an entertaining week.
Mm-hmm.
What you about to do to change something? Nothing. And if they get all these people up out the way, there'll be more people to replace them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right about that, definitely.
Yeah, you get them out of the way, and that's say, like, Iso's a billionaire.
Right.
But I had to party to get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you prepared to party?
We the biggest podcast in the world. From the room to the hot tops in one day. This is unprecedented. We've never seen nothing like this before.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Right.
Party.
Yeah, we in the motherfucking. We doing this shit from the fucking inside of the fucking Taj Mahal shit with the gold all around us. How the fuck is they? What did they? Oh man.
Oh,
They with them people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I say that I like to shout out the sponsors of the show, them people. I mean, big shout out to the sponsor. them people. Because that's who we with them people.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, that's all, man. Yeah, but seriously, man, I do feel bad for, because I believe some of these people's story. I believe some of these women was underage. They got brought around and took advantage of. Mm-hmm. I do believe some of these people's stories when I hear their stories that they was underage, and some people just do. Some people just don't care nothing about age, yo. They really just don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
But what fucks me up is you probably be ready to kill somebody if somebody did that to your daughter, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's what I want to understand. You be ready to kill everybody if somebody did something to your child, touched your child. You be ready to die, go to jail for the rest of your life over that. Because I'm killing everybody.
Yeah.
Ain't no need to go to no trial. I did it. I went in there and blew that motherfucker head off. I did it. Ain't no need to go to court about it. I did it. He touched my child and I killed him. Go on, take me to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but that's crazy. Oh yeah, let me say that. Shout out to Wayne though. If y'all not tapped in with Wayne on YouTube, now I mean y'all need to check him out. He does great content. Everybody putting the pictures out of Jay with Aaliyah, standing next to Aaliyah or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I noticed this too. They say he had a Rockaware shirt on. So the age that they saying Aaliyah still being underage when they allegedly dated or whatever, I don't think she was underage. Too, you know what I mean? I apologize to her family because a lot of people just keep be bringing her up like it ain't people, because I think Wayno said this too, that we talking about her like she ain't got family or something that still like miss her. You know what I mean?
Right.
And probably still grieving over that. And people just be talking about it just to use her against Jay, like he always been messing with underage girls. Do we got any proof of this? Or are you just saying, you know what I'm saying? Are you just saying this stuff?
Right.
Because it sounds entertaining. But yeah, I think that, I don't think that, and then I'm like, a picture together don't mean that you did anything. If you did do something, and if they was together or whatever, they was dating, I don't think that she was underage during that time that picture was took. I think they said something like he had Rockaway. Go Google that picture. Yeah, go Google that picture, please. Because it should.
This right here? That's not the
that one. That one.
Yeah, this right here, right?
Right. What he got on? He got a Rockaway shirt on.
Yeah, Rockaway shirt on, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Rockaway ain't come out.
Let's see when did Rockaway come out.
It don't got no year that picture was taken though. It should have information of the picture somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think she's underage. But everybody's saying that they was actually dating or something like that.
It came out in '99.
Yeah.
It was launched in 1999.
And in 1999, Aaliyah was what age?
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, these people, I think these people got these dates like all wrong. Because people acting like she was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? We were like she was 15 years old in
1999, Leah was 20 years old.
Yeah. I'm like, what are these people talking about?
1979.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because how can two things be true? Because we said she was underage when she was like married to R. Kelly.
She was though.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. How can two things be true? How can she be underage then have a relationship with that man in that relationship? Live because it's not like right after that she went with Jay.
Right.
Live a portion of your life and then meet somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because people just want to be entertained. People just believe in anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, that's no disrespect to her family by bringing that up and all that, but everybody keep talking about that one picture. I guess I don't know, they trying to throw some label on him like he's somebody who his whole, I guess when in his younger years, he always messed with high school chicks or something like that,
Right.
or chicks that was high school age or something like that. And I'm like, dog, do we got proof of these things that y'all just throwing this stuff around?
Internet is the courtroom now, dog.
Yeah. The internet is basically kangaroo court.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It is a kangaroo court.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, you said that came out 99, maybe. Yeah, so you're saying 20 years, yeah. So, yeah, we kind of, so. Yeah.
That's why I put the joint up. Somebody put the joint up there because they was talking about it. You could tell even in the comments that's what, you know what I'm saying? I just realized a lot of y'all comments in there are sick and weird.
Yeah,
Her
so.
legacy is so much more than who she was photographed with.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, may she rest in peace, Because people tend to forget that she was, the time she was around, she was a star.
Yeah, Aaliyah was Beyonce before Beyonce was Beyonce. That's the Aaliyah. That's who Aaliyah was Beyonce before Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? The movie roles. She was the R&B princess darling. She definitely was that. We never looked at Aaliyah in no type of wrong light ever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If Aaliyah was here today, she would definitely dominate. She would be Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know what I mean? I believe that. You know what I mean? Certain things about, it's just, I don't know, because we happen to be talking about that. It's just certain things about, you know what I mean, how the industry is that made me not necessarily look at her weird.
Who's
other
her?
dudes, Aaliyah. I never looked at Aaliyah weird. I just looked at other men weird that, like, if a chick with you and she with my man, I don't then, after she leaves you, pursue her. Because I looked at you like a sister. That's, you know what I mean? I never had no attraction for you once my man introduced me, like, this is my girl. Oh, all right, yo, how you doing? You know what I mean? Oh, the girl at Iso, I look at her like, you like family now. So I then can't have the image of like, I'm attracted to you. To me, how certain dudes would approach her, you know what I mean, knowing that you had a relationship with this person, that always made me look at them weird. I never looked at Leah weird though. You know what I'm saying?
So you talking about Dame?
Yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying?
Now, none of us was there.
True.
So I don't know what the extent of Jay and Aaliyah had. I don't know the extent of that. I don't know how serious that might have been. I don't know if, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue. I don't know about these people's personal lives. I don't know how deep it was. I don't know if they was ever a couple. I don't know if they was just hanging out with each other and they never went nowhere. I have no clue. You know what I mean? I have absolutely no clue. I don't know, because I like I say, I don't know the extent of the relation. I don't know if they was like together and then they broke up and then now Dame dates her and then she dates Dame. Because you say, like I say, I'm careful what we say because we don't be disrespecting a woman or none of that. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about it, but
yeah.
I don't want to be disrespectful. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about it. I won't be disrespectful because it'll sound disrespectful. So
that's crazy. I was just searching. This is a quote. This is a I don't know. We're gonna say allegedly because I'm reading this. I don't know if Dame actually said this. But this was a quote from Dame. It said, "I did not mean to fall in love with Aaliyah. She was just that cool." Dash continued. But you know, we were both going hard. Everybody was trying to get to Aaliyah. It was not just Jay. So that was a quote from him. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I mean, I just happened to read that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But shit, we don't gotta talk about that. I just always thought that about in the industry, you know what I'm saying? We don't gotta talk about that though. You know what I mean? Because you know why? I'm not gonna talk about her. It goes back to I remember we talked about this before when Jay-Z's lawyer was trying to deassociate himself with Puff. And I was like, well, they always been cool because they together. And he was like, dog, just because we see them together, don't necessarily mean that they cool. Or don't mean that they friends. You know what I'm saying? And you see within the industry, like, just because we see people together and you think like, oh, they cool, like, me and Iso cool. You don't know that. We got a working relationship. When I'm done here, I go over here, he go over there. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even know that to be true because a lot of people jumping on 50 now. Oh, 50 coming after all his peers, he was cool with them. Why would he do that? You don't know if he was cool with these people or not. You don't know what, you know what I mean, 50 conversations these people would have had, and he's seen that, yo, this person don't really rock with me. I'm going to do my own thing. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So we assuming, yo, he got a relationship with Jay. Why would he do this to Jay? Or I thought he was cool with Puff. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we speak on a lot of things because we view, I think right now, because of Instagram and social media, celebrities are too accessible.
Yeah.
You're just too accessible. Like we see what you're doing in the morning, the afternoon, and the night, and we just think because we see that, we know you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't know you. Don't know these people. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that right there, that is to me. You right. That is one of the things about social media that hurts them because before it meant more when you barely saw them. You only saw you because remember, it's time you might have heard a nigga rap and you didn't know what he looked like yet.
True. Yeah.
You might have went months before you didn't even know what the nigga looked like.
Right.
Dog, we heard Fabulous on fucking Clue tape after Clue tape. Didn't even know what the nigga looked like. Nigga that walked past us, we didn't know who he was.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Didn't know who he was. I remember when the Rick Ross first came out. Dog, that was like everybody's favorite song and nobody knew what he looked like.
True.
When Hustlin' came out, that was like everybody's favorite song.
Yeah.
We didn't know what he looked like yet. That was back before you didn't even know. You gotta wait till you see him on TV or in a magazine to even see what they look like. Now you got people who you seeing them and don't know that. Oh, that's his song. You know that you done seen him. You done seen him streaming and all that. Don't you know that he a rap? Oh, that's his song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you got to put two and two together. Oh, that's him from the song. Before you just heard the song, then you know what the person looked like.
Right. Right.
I mean, that was back in those days. You don't know the two. You seen them in the magazine on like Rap City. You know what I mean? You on TV raps. You ain't even know what they look like. That's why all them shows meant more because, you know, this is my diary. They follow you around. They follow you around for a week, then they come out.
Right.
A joint like that would be pointless now to go do.
Right.
For a TV network to go do. Why are we spending money to do that when you on social media every day, fucking brushing your teeth, showing the people you eat oatmeal?
Right. Yeah.
It don't mean nothing. I think Michael B. Jordan said that. Denzel Washington said that to him. Yo, fall back on with that social media, because it's gonna mean more when people just go see you in the movie, barely ever see you.
True.
People seeing you every day. You ain't gonna be special to them.
Yeah.
And I believe that because now we just see these people as
You're right.
everybody.
Cause it's like what you said before about, you know what I mean, how we talking about mixtapes. Cause I remember Nipsey said this. You darn near have to train people to understand you gotta pay for my music. Cause if you give away something for free, they just expect it all the time for free. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. If I'm always accessible to you and you see me every day, when the movie come out, why would you pay to see the movie? See you every day. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so that right there is, yeah, social media, because now you got people that's like, you don't have the same investment in an artist because it's just so many people out here now, because you just go on social media and see a bunch of people. You got to be investing to that artist. You know what I mean? You got to go through more to get them. You had to go to a record store or whatever. You had to do more to get your hands on it. Now you just go on your phone. You know what I mean? You just on your phone. Okay, no problem. Boom.
Right.
And that's part of the reason why I feel like things is like a little like messed up now. It's too much. It's too much access.